Hey guys, welcome back to Shep Talk and welcome back to another Shep Talk movie review. Before we get into that review, quick admin note, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a video. And if you haven't known yet, I do have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so make sure you follow that. Descriptions or links to those in the description down below. But let's get back to my review of Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. A Jingle Jangle Christmas Journey was written and directed by David E. Talbert. Stars Forrest Whitaker, Keegan-Michael Key, Felicia Rashad, Hugh Bonneville, Ricky Martin. Quick synopsis. Doronicus is a genius inventor that loses his way after his apprentice runs away with his greatest invention, as well as a book with all his notes. Now, years later, his granddaughter comes to live with him and starts him down the path to believing in himself once again. Once again, thank you to Netflix for letting me see the screener before it hits the Netflix screens. Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Story comes out on Netflix November 13th and has a runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes. Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Story, though I understand why this was made as a Christmas movie, you could really take away all the Christmas set or the holiday settings and it would still be the same movie. Netflix did send us a video from David E. Talbert that I don't know if I'm allowed to share, but what it boiled down to is when he was growing up, he loved Christmas/holiday movies and he just felt really connected with them. So he was really excited when he became a dad to show his son the Christmas movies, the holiday movies that he grew up with, that he fell in love with. But watching the Christmas movies, he realized the son wasn't getting the enjoyment as much as he did from those movies. And when he asked his son why or what was wrong, his son rightfully said that he just didn't see himself in those movies. So David E. Talbert decided that he was going to dust off the script that he had in the back of his computer and flush it out, and voila, we get Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Story. I do believe that kids will love this movie, but really there isn't anything groundbreaking about it, which is sad. And it really treads on past stories that have already been told. You could tell that David E. Talbert has a love for Christmas stories, holiday stories, because there is a lot of influences from those stories, and you can see that in this show, in this movie. To be honest, I think this movie is too long and doesn't need to be 2 hours. The story could be shortened, and sadly, for at least me, most of the songs, because this is a musical, just didn't touch me, didn't motivate me, didn't make me go, oh man, that's really good. I will admit there is probably 2 to 3 songs that I felt with, but all the rest I just felt like too long, dragged out the plot, the story, and could have been shortened so that way the runtime could have been a little bit shorter. The first one of those songs though that really touched me, and it shouldn't be no surprise, was Keegan-Michael Key. But I'll get more to him a little later. And like I mentioned before, this movie is really targeted at kids, and I do believe that kids will enjoy this movie. They do try to throw in some material that will keep the adults entertained, and at least, watching this movie while their kids do it. Like I said, I do believe the kids will enjoy it. It really has that magical feel that I think kids will love. But overall, it seems to be a retread of holiday movies we've seen in the past, and I don't think it's going to really take a place in the classic holiday pantheon. We're not going to see people watching this every year once the holiday movies roll out. I will say, I love me some Forrest Whitaker, but he seems to be getting old and he isn't as mobile as he used to be. And you can really see it in this movie. A lot of the times you will see him pretty much stationary or around a desk or some piece of furniture where he's able to pretty much that's where he's at. He does have some scenes where he is mobile, but I really think those are few and far between, and I think those are on a good day. But again, he does play the grouchy old man really well. And then Keegan-Michael Key, he is comedic gold. He pretty much takes all the scenes that he is in. I kind of really missed the Key and Peele show, and even a coworker and I were previously talking before even seeing this movie that we really wish that the Key and Peele show would come back, I think a lot of their humor would be really pretty much gold again in this day and age, especially in the United States. But he brings to life every scene he is in. Like I said previously, the first musical number in this movie that I really connected with was when his song came on. So again, he knows what kind of movies he's in, and he goes for it. He does play that over the top type of villain, but he's kind of conflicted, and I think he does a wonderful job, a great job of doing that. The kids on this one, I think, did a phenomenal job with what they had to do. I think we'll see Madeline Mills, who plays Journey, the goddaughter to Geronicus. She did a real good job. Usually with kid movies, it's like, I've mentioned this in other things, it's either they're really, really good, or you know that they need to work some more. And at least with Madeline Mills, I think she did a phenomenal job. I think we'll see more of her, especially throughout the years. I think she has a great role as an actor. The other kid, he did a good job. He plays Einstein. I think it was Einstein or Edison. I can't remember his name, sorry. But he's alright. He helps move the story along. He can use a little bit more coaching. Cinematography in this movie is really great. It is pretty much a set piece, though. I don't think there's anywhere on location they could have gone and filmed this movie, but the set looks really well. I would be very surprised if this was not really just built up and the actors acted along. I'm sure there's stuff behind the scenes that, rooms didn't really lead to anything and stuff like that, but I really believe that the small town that we were in looked really great, looked really beautiful, and really lent to the feel of the Christmas journey. Overall, Jingle Jangle: A Christmas Journey is meant for younger audiences, and I think they will love it, and I don't think it's going to take place or be added to, like I said, the classic holiday pantheon specials that are watched over and over during the holidays. There's nothing really original, sorry to say that, at least for me, that we haven't already seen or heard before. It's just been updated to fit with the world that we're in today, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I enjoyed the cast. I enjoyed some of the musicals in there. It just felt like we'd seen this before. I just added in some updated, CGI, updated special effects. That to me. But overall, A Christmas Journey tried to reach the stars, and for me, it fell flat. And with that being said, Shep Talk is going to give Jingle Jangle: A Christmas Story 2 Sheps out of 5. Sorry guys, that is all I have time for today. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It does help my channel out greatly, and I do truly appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video or want to check out another video, check out this one right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy it just as well. But like I said guys, that is all I have time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.